Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. So as promised, I said I would do some weekend reset videos. My last one was pretty much completely cleaning because that weekend I really needed to clean and organize to get everything ready for the new week ahead. And I had to do that this past weekend as well, but I was able to get it done pretty quick and my kids were at their grandma's on Saturday. So I had some time to do some self-care and to just enjoy my weekend and have the house to myself, which was really, really nice. So for this weekend reset, we're going to touch on a little bit of cleaning and organizing, but also, some self-care as well. So let's go ahead and jump right in. I've talked about journaling before on my channel, and I really like to journal. I don't follow a specific way of journaling except for I usually do bullet points and I make lists. I like to do brain dumps. Sometimes, like if I want to put a thought or an idea on paper, I'll just write it out. I also like to plan my week in lists. I like to make gratitude lists, to-do lists, grocery lists, goals. So I put everything in journals, and that's really where I get my thoughts organized, because sometimes I can feel overwhelmed with all the ideas and things that I need to do, and just putting it on paper and making day-to-day goals is really, really helpful, especially if I want to accomplish something. So I knew I wanted to start by journaling. This is actually a bullet point of the things that I wanted to cover in this video, or that I wanted to talk about in this video. So I put down on my list that I definitely wanted to declutter during the weekend, and I was pretty caught up on laundry and cleaning for the most part, but I did have some decluttering that I needed to do. So today I decided to do the timing method. I approach it differently depending on the day. Sometimes I'll do a few rooms at a time and do it like block cleaning, or sometimes I'll do time block cleaning. So today I set a timer for 30 minutes and just decided to clean mostly the kitchen, but then any other areas of the house. So I had my protein shake, I had my water. One of my goals was to drink 4 of these Healthy Human tumbler waters throughout the day, drink my protein shake, and get a workout in. So Oliver had brought his homework out into the kitchen. He was doing that, so that was sort of sprawled everywhere. We were doing work in the kitchen. I had made my protein shake. We had some dishes. We get a lot of foot traffic and a lot of movement, so that definitely needs to be cleaned the most consistently. So I decided to set the timer and hardcore clean for 30 minutes the kitchen, and then anything else that needed to be touched. Luckily, I was pretty caught up with most of the cleaning, but this definitely needed to be cleaned and tidied. I find cleaning the house in blocks or in time blocks make it a little bit more manageable, because cleaning the whole house in one day isn't my favorite, although sometimes I'll do that. So I like to either put on music or listen to a book when I'm cleaning. And it really just depends. Like today I did have the house to myself because of my mom being so gracious and watching the kids so that I could get things done. So I was just rocking out to my favorite music. I love listening to a book. I feel like I'm kind of killing 2 birds with 1 stone, just like having a good time and getting the house clean. And my favorite part about this too was that after the kitchen was clean, I like to set the vibe. That's one thing that I really enjoyed doing, is cleaning up a house and then enjoying the feeling of it being clean, lighting candles, putting out flowers, decorating. I say this in every video, but it's just the truth that with the ages that my kids are at right now, 3 and 7, it's pretty challenging for the house to stay this way. So it's nice to be able to clean it and then have a few hours afterwards to really kind of bask in the clean, but it's very shortly after I clean that it usually just starts to trickle back to being sort of a mess. And I've just learned to accept that. I feel like in different phases of life, you can have a really clean and organized space. When you're working and doing school and a lot of things are happening in one space, you're living in it, so it's not going to look perfect. But I do enjoy making videos where I can like clean and decorate and just sort of create that aesthetic. Even if I can enjoy it for just a few minutes, it gives me a lot of joy. But just to keep it real, if you're feeling like your house and your space never stays clean, I can totally relate, and I am in the same position, and it's challenging and frustrating, but I've sort of learned to just roll with it. So I have been trying to incorporate some more eco-friendly cleaning supplies in my routine. Some of the things work well and some of them I just haven't stuck with because they don't work that great. But my mom just got me these sponges. I'm totally jamming out to the music. But she got me these kind sponges for my birthday. She got me a basket of like teas and a few candles and some sustainable products. And I actually really like this sponge. This one's really nice. So I'm hoping that in the long term, this will be one of those sponges I could keep going back to because it works really, really well. So yeah, I spent 30 minutes cleaning up the kitchen. A lot of you will ask, since I run a business from home and the kids are home, like why I don't have a housekeeper. And I think for me personally, I found that when I had a housekeeper, I still had to clean a pretty decent amount anyway. So I just decided to invest that money somewhere else and save that money for a few years at least while the kids are young. And then maybe in the future I'll have one again, just sort of depends on my work schedule and all of that. So anyway, I decided to take some nature from the outside in, so I am picking some of my herbs from my herb garden. I have some calendula and lavender here. I'm super excited because I just sent a huge batch of lavender from our own little farm to have in the Pacific Thyme bath bombs. And I'm also growing some calendula right now, and we're going to be working on some products that contain calendula. So I'm really excited about that. And I just like having the herbs around the house as well. My mom gave me this really beautiful soap dispenser for my birthday, so I decided to put those out in the clean bathrooms, also put some candles, and then I put the music to something a little bit more relaxing. And then I just like to enjoy the clean house with some candles. That's like one of my favorite things to do. And if it's nice weather outside, I really like to get outside and spend a little time in the sun and spend some time with my animals. When I was a little girl, we had a really small backyard, but my mom always had flowers that she would plant. So we had lots of really happy birds chirping and singing, and I loved to go outside, sit in the sun, hang out with my animals, and read a book. So that's still something I really enjoy, and it's a very peaceful experience for me. The animals can definitely tell when the kids are away at grandma's house. Their demeanor shifts ever so slightly. It's pretty cute when the kids are gone too. They'll sort of walk around and look like, where are the little humans? Where'd they go? They'll look in their room and come to me like, Mom, where'd they go? So it's just a special time for me to bond with my animals. And I really love it. It makes me so happy. And I love my animals, and they're just so sweet. And I love to give each one of them a little bit of extra attention, so they always come over and say hi when I'm sitting outside in the sun. Definitely wanted to get a workout in. I have really been enjoying Beachbody. Like I've said before, I like to do a bunch of different things, and this allows me to try a bunch of different programs. I've been doing the boxing, the 10 rounds, and bar blend. I've done a few other ones, like I've tried others, but I think I'm going to stick with 10 rounds and bar blend for right now because I like the combo. And I've always liked doing video workouts, even when I was younger, when I was in high school. I would drive home from school. I was homeschooled, but I would go to a homeschool group, and I would drive home. I would work out to Windsor Pilates DVD tapes, and then I would make myself lunch and watch Oprah. And that was my routine every single day when I was done with school. So I've found, tapes and now, of course, apps, just really easy to keep up with. And then, I've gone in and out of having gym membership, but with COVID and everything, I just don't have that membership right now. It's on hold. So this has been really great. And I love getting up a sweat. I love working out. I love that there's an accountability group. So there's other people asking like, hey, what workouts are you doing? Are you liking it? So that accountability is really helpful to make sure I'm sticking with it. And then I'm just making sure to eat plenty and drink a protein shake as well, because when I start to work out more, I need to make sure I'm really eating plenty. So yeah, it's been fun. I've been loving it, and I wanted to make sure I got a bar blend workout in before the end of the day. Unless I'm taking like a hip hop class or a really fun dance class, while I'm working out, I don't always love it, but I always love how I feel after. And I think when it comes to any fitness program and getting the motivation to do it, you have to really determine what your why is, the reason why you're doing it. It's sort of like sitting out in the sun or spending time in nature. I know I'm a happier person when I do it regularly. So it's the same with exercise. I know I'm a happier person when I do it, so I do it for mental health and I do it for strength as well. At this point in the day, I was on my 3rd tumbler of water, so my goal was to drink 4, so I was getting close to my goal, and then I just wanted to make sure I got my bar blend workout in, and I've been loving the instructor as well. She's just really positive, and she has like so much energy, and so it's really inspiring, and it keeps you motivated to keep going. Now, these workouts are intense, and I will take breaks, and sometimes if I'm not feeling it, I won't do it. When it comes to any sort of fitness routine, you have to really listen to your own body and what it's telling you. There's been times in my life where I've kept it really simple to just really low impact workouts like stretching, light, yoga. So for me, the key is to just really listen to my own body, tune into how I'm feeling, and trust your own intuition when it comes to your workout plan. Also determine your why and write it down. Obviously, we know there are so many benefits to exercise besides just the aesthetic. So I feel like setting the intention, whether it's for mental health or stamina to keep up with your kids or your lifestyle, setting those intentions helps make it easier to get up and do it every day. Bathing is definitely a part of my ritual, especially if I have sore muscles from working out, I'm not feeling well, or it's around that time of the month, because I do get sore muscles around that time of the month as well. So we actually just launched our first color-free bath bomb, and this is our immunity blend. This combination of essential oils is believed to give you a boost of immunity, a shield of immunity. So it's a combination of clove, lemon, cinnamon, eucalyptus, and rosemary. And it smells absolutely heavenly. Also, you have the 100 milligrams of CBD, which soak into the skin and the muscles and really relieve tension, muscle pain, cramps, discomfort. And also, when you get out of the bath, your skin feels hydrated, but not oily or slick. I never have to put lotion or oil on after I take a bath in one of these, which I really appreciate because I always have to put oil on after taking a shower, even with the water softener that I have in my shower. So I definitely wanted to take a very luxurious bath. I like to call these like a massage, but without the price tag, because it really relaxes you and they are such a treat. So I took my bath towards the end of the day. By the time I got out, it was starting to get dark, so I decided to take my evening supplements. So I'm taking my CBD, my daily immune support mushrooms. I usually take my multivitamin in the morning with breakfast, and then in the evening I like to take my CBD tincture with the vitamin D and the zinc. We just launched that with Pacific Thyme as well. And then I'm using these Fleur and Bee products. They're really clean products and I like that they come in glass. And I'm using their cleanser and their vitamin C serum. And then I'm also going to use just a rich night cream on my neck, my décolleté, and then I'm going to use something under my eyes as well. So I did finish up my goal for the amount of water that I wanted to drink. And then the sun was starting to set, so it was just starting to get dark. I wanted to do my skincare routine early and then finish my book. That was really my goal. I wanted to keep it simple. Sometimes if I have free time, I like to do something crafty or I like to practice piano. Sometimes I like to watch a show or a movie. And most nights I'm getting the kids bathed and in bed and then sort of rushing to do my routine and go to bed myself. So tonight I had a little spare time and I wanted to finish a book that I had started reading and I just wanted to finish it. So I read it all the way through and then I went to sleep. This day to myself was definitely a luxury. It's a blessing to have, my mom lives so close and she loves to have the kids and they love to go there. So I know that they're safe and that they're having a great time.
And instead of focusing on work or doing hardcore chores, today I knew I wanted to manage my time, get a little bit of work done, but also make time for some self-care and sort of just get my mind and body in the right headspace for the new week coming up. So I wanted to share it with you. If you enjoy these types of videos, give this a thumbs up. Thank you so much for watching my channel, and I'll see you very soon in the next video. I hope you have a great day. Bye.